Hi, I'm Nesh, and today I'll be talking about globalization's economic impacts on tourism in South Korea. According to the book Globalization and its Discontent, globalization is the closer integration of the countries and peoples of this world through the global network of trade, communication, immigration, and transportation. Firstly, let's look at South Korea as a thriving entertainment hub. K-pop and K-drama has spread across the world, racking millions of views in what is known as Hallyu. Korean is not a widely spoken language, yet the international popularity of Squid Game and BTS's sold-out world tours are proof that it is no longer a barrier, and fans of Hallyu stars want to visit South Korea on a sort of pilgrimage. Fans make up a majority of tourists in South Korea, and their spendings in tourist receipts contribute to the country's GDP. This revenue can be used for development of infrastructure to market the destination. For example, a bus stop used by BTS for their album cover, which was turned into an attraction. Secondly, South Korea is a global market leader. With globalization came greater interconnectedness among markets around the world and increased awareness of business opportunities. Free trade agreements illustrate this by allowing export and import with minimized taxes. With multiple FTAs and demand caused by Hallyu, South Korea is a powerful exporter with foreign exchange. Foreign exchange enhances the net export volume and thus positively affects economic growth due to increasing total demand. Articles and FTA also grant temporary entries for business purposes, as seen in the Chile-South Korean FTA. Because of exports, goods and services consumed by tourists in their home countries can be found in their destinations. Word of mouth by trade visitors can boost tourism in their friends and family and even trigger adverse selection. FTAs also make it easier to travel and encourage bilateral tourist flows. As seen in the Korean cosmetic export, demands are increasing, and this can be linked to travelers attracted to visit their home and generate revenue. Favorable foreign exchange also brings in money. This links back to the previously mentioned development of infrastructure to attract tourists. Lastly, we'll be looking at South Korea as a key business destination. When you hear of chaebols, you probably think of the rich, cold, and handsome men in K-dramas. In reality, they're the leaders of huge family-led conglomerates that internationalize South Korea through foreign direct investments brought by globalization. Samsung, at the forefront of technology, has locations worldwide and global R&D centers, but is still headquartered in Suwon, South Korea. South Korea is a cutting-edge city, fueled by technology and committed to improving its industries and sustainability. The country is also very supportive of startups. The amount of money put into them has been exponentially increasing. For example, TIPS, a state-led program which mentors and funds promising startups. The expansion of locally based transnational companies helped them gain popularity and consumers worldwide. With the strategic location between Japan and China and a very business-savvy, lucrative environment, South Korea is the favored choice for startups launching in the Asia-Pacific region and companies looking to branch out. Along with people coming here for business, there are also workers in global branches traveling back to headquarters in South Korea as seen in Samsung. Seoul is a MICE destination. It is well connected and has the facilities to host meetings, conventions, and conferences. There is also a B Leisure, short for business leisure, destination, with exciting nightlife and recreation. This resulting attraction of thousands of corporate travelers boosts business tourism in South Korea. Along with tourism increase, foreign direct investments also provide the required inputs such as capital and infrastructure, for example, international airports, highways, hotels, and modern technologies which are important for tourism development. There are also instances of foreign direct investments into the tourism industry. While it may be a failing investment for the USA as seen from the graph, it has direct impacts like the employment in the tourism sector. And that brings us to the end of my presentation on globalization's economic impacts on tourism in South Korea. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.